Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams. Might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
The Huskies come in here looking to climb their way to the top of the region standings, while the Dragons look to maintain sole possession on top of the mountain. Warren hosts Harbor Creek in a District 10 Region 5 matchup next on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Providing in-depth audio, video, and written coverage of high school and small college sports across Western Pennsylvania. The YDL Sports Network. If you love sports, this is the place to be.
The Casella pregame show is brought to you by Casella. Fans of an essential part of any team, visit Casella.com to join our team today. Casella, our people, your team. An AGI Industries Storage Containers broadcast booth. AGI Industries is your one-stop shop For quality and innovation, call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
Welcome in here to the Joseph A. Massey Gymnasium at Warren Area High School as the Dragons are set to host the visiting Harbor Creek Huskies in a District 10 Region 5 showdown. Brian Hagberg, Tim Giuliano, and making his debut tonight, Mr. Wyatt Stearns in the AGI Industries broadcast booth for you here. And Tim, you were here about a week ago. Warren had its home opener. Your first chance to call a volleyball match, and it should be an exciting one tonight.
Yeah, this based on what we're seeing in warm-ups, these two teams are very, very talented, and it was a lot of fun to do that game. This is a real treat. Watching volleyball, if you're out there and you've never come to a volleyball game, please do it. You're really in for some entertainment.
Real fun, real fun.
And, Wyatt, Warren comes into this one unbeaten, 6-0 overall, 4-0 in Region 5 play. Harbor Creek 8-1 after their victory at Seneca last night, 3-1 in Region play. Big opportunity for the Huskies here tonight to get into a tie atop the region standings.
Big clash of the Titans here. Two amazing teams. Only one winner, though. Only one winner.
And again, guys, if the JV match is any indication, this is certainly not going to be an easy time of it for Warren, as they've had for most of the early part of the season so far. Had a couple of matches go to 4 sets, but this Harbor Creek team, again, comes in just one loss. We're swept by Fort LaBeouf, but their JV team came out and really took care of business, and the varsity squad is certainly looking to do the same here as we're about to get underway.
Well, you can tell they're well coached. They knew where to be. They anticipated well, and that's the thing I noticed about the Dragons last week. They almost were a step and a half or 2 steps ahead of the opposition as far as knowing where that ball was going to be headed.
Scariest game of chess I've ever seen. These balls are flying around, and they do not look fun.
Certainly not one that you want to take to the face,
Definitely
or any part of the body. Really, the way some of these girls are able to tee off, and going to have a couple of big hitters on the floor. We'll get to that when we talk about our players to watch here in just a couple of moments. But guys, if you're Warren, this is only your second home match of the season. You're already almost at the halfway point. How important is it for you to pick up these region wins at home?
Big time, and you want to feed off the energy of the crowd. We're getting another big crowd tonight. We are starting a little earlier, so they're still filing in. But I think that's a huge, especially when you've been away from home for a while and you come back and you see all these people here for you.
All your fans.
It's got to jack you up. Yeah, it's got to get you excited.
The student section is already filling up. From my experience playing football, I love home games.
Yeah.
You're not just playing for the team, you're playing for the town. Everybody around you. Now, number 2 on the year, only the second game. I don't know, maybe some jitters possibly, but I don't think our Dragons are gonna have any problem with that.
And so you mentioned playing in front of the home crowds. Obviously, more often than not, you'd be sitting down in that student section here tonight. How much fun is it to be a part of it looks like there's some kind of beach or
so today it looks like
tonight.
the beach theme.
Yeah,
and honestly, the themes they're so fun. I mean, I think Thursday we got a jersey theme, football games. We have all sorts of themes. It's really fun. Yeah. It's a positive mob mentality. You feed off the people around you.
So do you map this out ahead of time, or do you guys decide week to week what you're going to do?
So for the theme, to my knowledge, there's
like one person that's in charge of it every year.
Yeah. But I don't think it's like set, week 1 this. I think it's a few days before the game, maybe a week. They'll announce the theme on maybe an Instagram, and then word gets around, then people start coordinating outfits. I mean, I'm seeing some very beachy outfits this September night.
Well, it's warm enough outside to actually go to the beach.
Yeah, it feels like it. So with that, we're going to go to the beach ourselves, take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Casella pregame show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front 9, coupled with a back 9 situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at cozy family dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's are premier eye care facilities here in our Tri-County area. Their offices and eye care team are dedicated to providing excellence in patient care, eye education, and optical services. Dr. Greg Lineski is a leader in clinical eye care involving eye and vision disorders. Dr. Lineski takes the time to explain the results of your eye exam, describes your options, and listens to your eye care needs, because maintaining good eye health is an ongoing partnership at Wise Eyes of DuBois and St. Mary's.
Are you transporting steel or other unique products? Then you need to check out Oil Country Crates. Oil Country Crates supplies certified wood crates or pallets for shipping steel and other products. Oil Country Crates can ship crates throughout the United States and overseas as well, thanks to their ISPM 15 inspection stamp. Oil Country Crates is dedicated to providing prompt and reliable services to all of its customers while abiding to all shipping regulations. Find out more at oilcountrycrates.com. Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection.
And we want to let you know that today's stream is powered by Oil Country Crates, your products, our protection, oilcountrycrates.com. Warren Tire Center, drive to the game. Warren Tire Center, make sure that you get to the game in comfort, warrentirecenter.com. And WCCBI Players to Watch, find out what the Chamber Advantage is all about at WCCBI.org.
And for our WCCBI Players to Watch tonight, we'll start first with the Harbor Creek Huskies, and it's going to be number 16, Eva Gross, one of their big hitters. She's going to have a big night tonight if the Huskies are going to come in and knock the Dragons off the top of the region standings. And for Warren, it is going to be number 22, Melicia Sorensen, the libero, one of the ABCA Phenom players to watch to start the season. And again, if Gross is going to have a big impact for Harbor Creek, Sorensen is going to have an equally big impact for Warren if they're going to remain undefeated. Those are our WCCBI Players to Watch. And we're about a minute or so away from the start of this one here at Warren Area High School. We'll have our pregame announcements and the starting lineups here in just a second. But, as you guys have kind of watched Harbor Creek warm up, what are some things you've seen from this Huskies team on the floor?
Well, they're tall and they're athletic, and that's a good combination if you want to win a volleyball game.
That's a winning combination.
Are we technically calling it a match or a game?
It is a game. It is a match. It's a match, and then there's some discrepancy with some folks as to whether their sets or their games within a match. I was always brought up that they are sets. Some people call them games. Game one, game two, and so there's some discrepancy there depending on who you talk to, but the overall is a match, and I'm going to call them sets, first, second set.
So take the tennis mentality with you.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Like we were talking about with Warren, I'm seeing some heavy hitters on both sides of the ball. So I'm excited. I'm ready to see a few aces, starting them off. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah,
I can feel it now. There's always an aura to a good game.
Yeah, you can feel it. These two teams, they respect each other. And they're going to both play hard, and we'll be entertained tonight. We're getting ready for the starting lineups and the national anthem here.
Yeah, we're going to do the, believe that we'll do the national anthem first, and then the starting lineups. And they've got to do the customary pregame announcements of sportsmanship and what you can and can't do in the gym areas. Very important part.
Let today's contest reflect mutual respect. We request your cooperation in supporting today's contestants and officials in a positive manner. Thank you. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
So the national anthem has concluded here, and we will get the starting lineups here in just a moment. And we'll start first with Harbor Creek.
Number 1, junior defensive specialist, Aubrey Pierce.
And the starting lineup for Harbor Creek, number 1, Aubrey Pierce.
Number 2, senior defensive specialist, Caleb Brzee.
Number 2, Kayla Brzee.
Number 3, junior outside hitter, Sophia Mudry.
Number 3, Sophia Mudry.
Number 5, senior outside hitter, Lexi Janke.
Number 5, Lexi Janke.
Number 6, junior center, Bailey Sanfratello.
Number 6, Bailey Sanfratello.
Number 7, junior middle, Brianna Masterson.
Number 7, Brianna Masterson.
Number 13, senior center, Addison Lucas.
Number 13, Addison Lucas.
Number 16, junior middle, Eva Gross.
Number 16, Eva Gross, our WCCBI player to watch.
Junior right side, Lacey Fortin.
And number 18, Lacey Fortin. Your player or your starting lineup for Harbor Creek. And now as the lights go out, it is time to introduce the homestanding Dragons. Number 15, Haley Kabiska.
Number 2, junior defensive specialist, Peyton Johnson.
Number 2, Peyton Johnson.
Number 25, junior, the girl in the middle, Addie Corey.
Number 25, Addie Corey.
Number 13, junior setter, Bryn Barr.
Number 13, Bryn Norris.
Number 7, senior defensive specialist, Lauren Fabic.
Number 7, Lauren Fabic.
Number 14, senior outside hitter, Peyton Woderson.
Number 14, Peyton Woderson.
Number 1, senior middle, Lily Newton.
Number 1, Lily Newton.
22,
number 22, Malicia Sorensen, our WCCBI player to watch. And number 12, Madeline Nozzle, the starters for Warren here this evening.
And we want to remind you that tonight's broadcast is being brought to you in part by Elwood National Forge First Quarter. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream, another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help with multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from. Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance that starts the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming a part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
That's a mouthful, Tim.
Yeah.
So and the print's really small, too.
Gotta get you some bifocals.
Yeah, I got to go get some reading glasses. I'm getting up there.
You got to go get the cheaters, right?
Yeah. It'll make me look more sophisticated,
My
too.
eyes are pretty good, though, so.
I would think. Yeah.
I think you just volunteered yourself to read the rest of them for the rest of the broadcast.
Well, I go to Warren. I don't know how to breathe. Not read nor speak, I guess. Now, I have a question to ask you two, because you've called a few volleyball games. Now, I wasn't aware there were, I know there's, setters and defensive, but, I heard a lot of defensive specialists. Mm-hmm. Is there any, moving around, or, do they have a set job?
So you'll see Sorensen has the green jersey on for Warren.
Yeah.
She's what they call the libero.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a little bit more free movement as far as coming in at different points within the rotation, but they do have to. Everybody has to follow a set rotation, and I should have thought about this because we talked about it during the last match, Tim. I should find a diagram so we can put it up on the screen and show everybody how that works.
And how they rotate. Yep. And I see Lily Newton came out just before the serve. So
the serve from Peyton Johnson. And Harbor Creek puts it over. Fabix there gets it to Bryn Norris, and Nozzle with a little tap. Big dig, and Sorensen unable to reach it. And the point goes to Harbor Creek.
Harbor Creek starts it off. Let's see if one can come back.
That was a big dig there. I think that was number 3, Sophia Mudry, who got that for Harbor Creek.
It threw everybody in.
Yeah, just popped it over.
And Addison Lucas serving, and she serves up an ace.
Hits Lauren Fabix's hands and then hits the wall.
And Lucas used to throwing balls by people, a fantastic pitcher for the Huskies softball team.
Multi-sport star.
Absolutely, but puts that one a little bit long and
too much mustard. One gets on the board.
And so now it's Addie Corey to serve. Mudry puts it over. Norris to Newton is blocked at the net. Oh, big block there by Brianna Masterson.
That's a lot of what we saw in the JV game. A lot of good blocks.
Yeah, and she's one of the taller players out on the court. Yeah. Went straight up, got her hand up there.
And Janke serves. Norris sets it for Nozzle. Big swing on that one, but it goes over. So that's a kill for Nozzle, and Tim, you and I talked about this a little bit during the last match. So that's actually not statted as a block because it did not go back on the net for she doesn't get credit for a block. Yeah,
all right,
it's just a kill for Nozzle.
Good hit over.
Lucas sets it for Mudry, puts it through the block, but the Dragons recover.
Big hit, stopped.
Mudry again, and Sorensen got it, but
miscommunication from the Dragons.
Yeah. She made a nice play to keep it alive, but there was nobody who called for it or moved into that center space.
4-2 Harbor Creek leads with National Forge first set. And Huskies come in 8-1 overall, 3-1 in region play. Dragons 6-0 and 4-0. And Nozzle again through the block, but Huskies able to recover.
Must-win game for both sides. Warren wanting to stay undefeated. Huskies wanting to regain their place. Oh, too much on that one.
A little too much on that swing by Mudry, and Dragons are within a point.
You know, it looked to me somebody might have had a little bit of a carry there going up to the net. I couldn't tell for sure.
And I miscalled that. That was Kabiska on the far side that had the big swing initially that went through the block. And if they can get her to come along and serve as a opposite to Nozzle, that's going to be a big advantage for Warren as the season goes on. As it's Woderson that time. Lucas gets it to Mudry, tipped back by Newton and put over by the Huskies. Newton
and
with
a
the
big
swing.
hit by Newton gets through. Oh my goodness.
Came up and put enough on it that they weren't going to be able to return that one.
Now we are tied. See, this is what I like. Blowouts are fun, but when it's close.
Blowouts are fun when you're participating as the
on
blowing out team.
Yeah. I've been on the opposite side of a few blowouts myself.
Nozzle puts that one a little too long.
Too much. Some rotation, it seems like, for the Huskies.
That's number 18, Lacey Fortin, coming in for Lucas.
Big serve from number 6 goes on to the Warren side.
Kabiska with the big swing, but Brissy was there for the dig.
Newton with a block.
Woderson tries and gets it in.
Oh, my
Just
goodness.
got it in there.
Wasn't sure on that one. From our vantage point, I thought that was going to be out.
From my vantage point,
can you not see?
well, I can see.
Okay, because I'm usually.
It's not often people are telling you you're too tall for them to see over you, Tim.
I know, that's rare. I was watching them get it.
Oh,
with authority.
That was a nice
hammer.
Yeah, she put some oomph on that.
And Warren has a 6-5 lead, their first lead of the match.
Hoping to keep it going.
Sorensen on the serve, but puts too much on, and we're tied up at 6.
And that last volley, Sorensen did a nice job to keep it going.
Here's the serve.
Mudry serving. And also puts it off the backboard, and Sorensen just unable to recover from that.
So let me ask you something. Is that in play if it hits the backboard?
So as long as it stays on your side, so it can't hit the backboard and go over the net.
A 6-7 serve. And a big hit.
Oh, nice dig there by the Huskies. Keep that alive. Norris puts it in play. Corey has to recover.
Lobs it over.
Sorensen for Kabiska. And back to get that one is Brissy. Back row attack goes out of play.
And we're tied.
Breeze's hit too much to the right. Wide right.
You know, and that's in a match that's this even. Those unforced errors going to be a big difference most likely.
Yep, you don't want to beat yourself, that's for sure.
As Kabiska serves that one into the net.
I feel like that was a little bit of a jinx there.
No such thing as a let serve in volleyball, is there?
That's number 7, Brianna Masterson, checking in for Harbor Creek, as is
number 1 for.
That is number 1. That's Aubrey Pierce
for
Harbor Creek. Yeah,
taking out Eva Gross, I believe.
That 1 and 7 are very similar on the back of that jersey. And Woderson had to go back and get that one and somehow recovered.
Hits the net and flips over.
She had enough force on that.
Yeah.
Some one rotation going on here.
Johnson's going to come in for Woderson to serve. We've got some discussion. I think they're
going to disallow that?
The back judge there is saying that went out of bounds. And I think what she's saying is that it hit the post on the top of the, and I wondered about that because it looked like it shook, but did it shake?
I think
did it shake because it hit the pole or because it hit the net?
See, when I was looking at that, it looked like it hit the net pretty.
And they're going to replay because it's unclear.
So the pole
The pole is out of bounds. You cannot hit the pole.
All right.
The red and white thing
Yes.
is
Yeah.
true.
Still
Okay.
in the school building, but always learning. All righty.
So
I
we're
didn't
gonna
realize that.
We're going to replay the point at 8-7. Pierce serves. Sorensen down to get it. Norris back to Waterson, who finds space, and this time it will count.
No discrepancy there.
Good job there by Peyton. She saw the Kraken open up and hit it.
And now we finally have that rotation we were talking about right quick.
It is Johnson in to serve. Pierce is right there. And I'm not sure if that hit the net or it was blocked. I think it hit the net.
I think it was Norris that got
Either
the ball.
way, if it was making it over the net, it wasn't making it over their hands.
But no, Corey and Norris were both there to put that one down. But I think that one went into the net with as much movement as there was on the net. Oh, short serve. What a serve by Johnson.
I don't know if she planned that or if it came off of her wrist a little funny.
Almost
I
like
think
a
if you asked her,
changeup.
she'd probably say it was planned.
Yeah, almost like a changeup in baseball.
Yeah.
Almost another ace there. Lifts it over.
Misdirection there by Masterson, but Dragon's able to recover. And this time they're going to try Janke. Gets it off the block and down for the point.
Now, I was thinking Janke's last hit that hit the net and went down, she's going to be a problem. I mean, she seems to have some power behind her. I think out of all of Huskies, her and number 1, Aubrey Pierce, big 2 issues for the Warren Dragons tonight.
Lucas serves. Norris for Corey. And Pierce is there, and Lucas gets it. She might have got away with a little step under the net there. Doesn't matter as Nozzle puts down the kill.
We've got a handful of girls who all can spike the ball very well.
Yeah, on both sides of the net. There's a lot of power on the floor tonight. Addie Corey with the serve. Lucas sets. And a big one by Masterson. She just tucked it in.
That was a close one.
Did that not look out to you?
It looked a little out to me, but from our eye in the sky, seems like our line judge seems to be more fair than us.
And line judge, a Warren JV player, by the way, so
no bias.
Yeah. Norris to Newton, and Newton
answers.
nice
goodness.
Shot. Exploited the open area.
I feel like this is the biggest lead, like between 12-10. That's the farthest they've gotten away from anybody, at least from what I'm seeing.
Looks like these teams are very evenly matched.
Norris will serve.
Oh, good serve!
Off of Pierce for the ace.
I think she wasn't sure she wanted to try to hit that.
Because from where I'm standing, am I going to hit it?
Yeah, it looked like she tried to pull off late and got a piece of it.
Slight hesitation, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Another serve.
This time Pierce gets it to Lucas for Masterson into the net.
Nozzle, nice play, along with number 1, Newton.
Student section is lively tonight.
Your peers have come alive after that one.
I'm seeing the Little Mermaid. Oh, my goodness.
Lucas for Masterson through the block. Sorensen unable to reach it.
Okay, question that I just thought about. How far are you allowed to wander from your designated spot on the court when you're out there?
Once the ball is served, you can wander. You have to be in an area until it is served.
Got it.
And Nozzle saves that. It goes into the rafters. Shores puts it over.
They get it over. It's like a zone concept.
And then Mudry with the kill.
That was a heck of a play by Warren to keep it going. I thought for a second they were doomed.
It went through the rafters, and somehow Norris was able to put it over. Yeah. And now it's back to a 1-point set. Norris saves. Newton puts it over.
A diving save at that.
Lucas gets it to Gross. Dug over and then saved by Kabiska. Gross again. Nozzle with a little tip. Mudry soft. Saved by Johnson.
Can she get back to it? Oh, my goodness.
Nice volley going on here. Mudry takes it off. It's blocked back, but she recovers. Mudry again.
I keep expecting her to slam the ball down, and then she tips it over.
Kabisco.
Oh, my goodness.
Psychologically, those hard-earned points are really helpful. It means a lot if you can win that.
Not only for staying in your own head, but getting them out of theirs.
Well,
Yeah.
and vice versa, too. It can be deflating to lose a point like that.
Oh, yeah, because you work and you try so hard, and it still doesn't get you anything.
When you try your best and you don't succeed.
That's tough.
Nozzle serves.
Almost into the crowd with that one.
And then Gross puts over the free ball. Norris for Kabisco. Big swing and another kill.
Ryan, you were right. Yeah, you guys were right when you said she has power, and she showed it there.
And that's going to cause Ryan Smock of Harbor Creek to take a Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Ross Becker, that's Ross Becker.
And we also want to remind you that tonight's game is being brought to you by the Lander Hope Clinic, medical care for your whole family. Call 814-593-0011 or visit landerhopeclinic.com to request an appointment. I understand they are expanding.
Always good to expand.
Yes, they're doing something right when, you're doing that. So
Warren already out of there. Is it a huddle? It seems like more like a group meeting. Huskies more together.
Just as a football player, you don't want to call it a huddle, do you?
It just feels wrong. I don't know. So when I think of a huddle, we're close together.
But they're calling plays in that group meeting, as you call it.
Group meeting, that sounds sophisticated, Wyatt. I
feel like I'm watching golf. Sophistication.
Yeah.
So Madeline Nozzle serving. Warren leading 16-13 in the Elwood National Forge first set. Back row attack. Sorensen's there. Norris saves and puts it over. And Lucas for Mudry with a little tip. Norris gets a piece. Woderson to Nozzle.
Oh, my goodness. I thought there was 4 touches there. I guess not.
Lucas. And then Newton and Kabisco gets it over. Another big volley. Lucas for Gross. Block back.
Oh, my goodness.
Newton
denied at the net.
Block.
Newton is having herself a first set here tonight.
Seems like Warren's coming out on top on all these long volleys, and that can really weigh down on the team.
And
psychologically, yeah.
Tim, that was something we talked about their last match against General McLean. If they can get Lily Newton going, that suddenly makes them much more dangerous as Nozzle serves up an ace.
I don't have her class.
Making it in that.
Is she a junior?
Newton is a senior.
Newton's a senior.
Yeah, ask the guy who goes to school.
So
yeah, I should have. I didn't even think to do that. Sorry, Wyatt.
Yeah, they got 4 seniors. Maddie's one of them. Got Newton Lauren and Peyton Watterson. So pretty stacked year, and they're not too old. So some good volleyball to come.
Watterson puts that one a little too far outside.
She's been exploiting that angle over to the side there, and they haven't filled that gap.
Once you find what works, just stay with it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
San Fratello serving for Harbor Creek. And serves up an ace.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Sorensen thought it definitely landed in. I could see that from here. But,
I know.
Sorensen, I think, thought that one I think she thought she was farther back in the court than she was.
Yeah. She had a resolve to let it go, and
it's the net on the serve.
Back row attack from Nozzle.
Oh my goodness. A coffin corner. Looks like Newton's coming off for Warren's
25. That's Addie Corey. Another big presence in the middle there.
Yeah, and she was our player of the game last time.
And number 5, Brooke Sherry, checks in for the first time, replacing Watterson. And it'll be Sorensen back to serve. 19-15, Warren leads Elwood National Forge first set. Mudry puts it over. Sorensen's there. Norris sets Corey
in a big
out of bounds.
Ooh, too far.
And back to a 3-point set.
Neither
team is going away here tonight. They're battling through every point.
And I feel like even if a team breaks away, that's not going to stay for too long.
Mudry with the service error.
4 points. I think that's the biggest deficit.
Warren, the first team to 20 in the Elwood National Forge first set.
Crowd getting lively. They're fired up.
Haley Kabisco to serve. Serves that one out of play.
Oh, too much.
Back-to-back service errors, one for each team. And number 4, Addison Ristaw checks in for Kabiska.
Number 7 for Corey. That's Masterson. I guess
Sorry,
my eyes. I guess my eyes
you
aren't
need
as
some
good.
cheaters
We
too.
gotta get on and get you the cheater
Yeah.
glasses.
Norris sets it for Sherry, and she
Oh
finds the
my
soft
goodness!
spot of the
Threads the
defense.
needle.
That was perfectly placed. And
Just
it's
a little
tap
in.
Yep, and it's an awful feeling when you're the opposition and you watch the ball going down. There's nothing you can do about it.
And Sherry immediately comes out for Peyton Johnson to serve. 21-17. Warren leading with National Forge first set.
Almost another ace there. Pretty close to the ground.
Norris sets it for Nozzle, a little too far out of the reach. Somehow she got it over. And then
Opposite hand.
miscommunication.
Oh my
Yeah, she went left
goodness.
hand on that.
Left hand.
Well, she was going to hit it with her right, and in midair she changed her mind, and that was a beautiful play.
A little Jordan-esque, right? With the change.
Yeah. Hang time.
Yeah. Johnson serves.
Oh, the way she caught it and threw it.
Diving save there by Sorensen, and Corey tips it over at the net. Harbor Creek recovers. Janky puts it over. Norris for Nozzle. Big swing.
Oh my goodness.
With authority that time.
They must have been in the weight room this offseason. They got some strength, both sides of the court.
And now it's a 6-point advantage as Warren's starting to pull away late in the first set.
Oh,
Didn't quite. You tried to do it again. You saw that, but took too much off.
Not that they would not give 100% last game, but it seems like Warren's ratcheted up the intensity from the last game we saw to this one.
It could be something to do with it's the fact they're so close to each other. You know, I don't know Meadville's stats, but Harbor Creek is right with them. You know, you gotta stay there. Just gotta stay on top.
Lucas serves an ace there, just tied up Ristoff on that serve receive. Sorensen able to get to that one. Norris sets Corey, and that's too far over. She crossed the line there coming down.
Could not stop her own momentum.
Nope. And again, that was a little bit, the timing just a little bit off Norris on the back set to Corey.
Timing's everything.
Lucas again. Norris this time for Nozzle. And Nozzle does not misfire. Mudry tried to dig that one out. She cannot handle it, and Warren has set point.
Got to get a medic out there. I think that woman got hit in the head.
You see that much velocity coming. It's real hard to control it when you try to hit the ball back.
Addie Corey serving set point. And serves up an ace to give Warren a 25-20 win in the Elwood National Forge first set. We'll be back with second set action right here on your daily local YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Companies within the Verischetti Holdings Group include Phoenix Sintered Metals, Superior Energy Resources, Allegheny Electric Service, and Verischetti & Son Incorporated. Find out more at VerischettiHoldings.com. Today's game is being brought to you in part by Healing Beauty by KJ. For all your hair, makeup, and beauty needs, visit Healing Beauty at 112 Pennsylvania Avenue West in Warren or at shophealingbeauty.com.
Brian Hagberg, Tim Giuliano, Wyatt Stearns with you here on your Daily Local, the YDL Sports Network. Warren takes the first set over visiting Harbor Creek 25-20, and that was really, guys, a back and forth first set. Warren kind of pulled away a little bit late, but Harbor Creek didn't let them get too much of an advantage.
I think one of the turning points was when they had that excessively long volley, and Warren got the point out of that. It seems sometimes that those things can take the wind out of somebody's sails a little bit.
Looking at Harbor Creek, they don't look too worried right now. This is still going to be a good match.
Oh, they've been through this stuff before.
Oh,
They know
yeah.
what they're doing.
I mean, being 8-1, you're going to go through some tough games, matches, what have you.
So
Game, set, match.
It looks like Addison Lucas will serve to start the Verischetti Holdings second set for Harbor Creek.
Let's hope the Little Mermaid gets out of here before it gets ugly.
the cheating Little Mermaid. If we were watching
during
correctly.
commercials, doing a little bit of a friendly race, turned not so friendly.
So Lucas to serve. Warren leading the match 1-0. Nozzle puts it up for Woderson. Goes cross court again, and Mudry was able to get a piece of it this time. But again, that cross court attack from Woderson has paid dividends for her so far.
I don't know. I feel like if she didn't touch that, that would have been a point for Harbor Creek.
I don't know if Mudry knew where she was on the court initially, and that might have been.
That seems like to be a big part of the game.
Haley Kabiska serves. And serves
and
an ace.
Another one. Oh, my goodness. I might be mistaken. Warren might come away with this. Get a quick breakaway. Harbor Creek seems ready, though.
Well, again, there's some veteran leadership on this Huskies team as Kabiska serves. And Lucas gets to it. She is one of those veteran leaders for sure. Corey with the attack, blocked back. And Nozzle and Woderson put over the free ball. Lucas sets for Masterson, who hammers it home.
That'll get your team excited.
Yeah, I think that's the Huskies' first long volley that they won. Seems like Lauren Fabick's coming in for number 15. That is Haley Kabiska.
That's number 5, Janke, serving. Fabick gets it to Norris for Woderson. Tries to go cross court. Through the block of Masterson.
Stuck between Masterson and the net. Not a good place for the Huskies to have that ball.
Peyton's had about 3 or 4 points in that spot.
And Payton comes in for Peyton to serve for Warren. Johnson in for Woderson. Hey, guys, I was talking about some of that senior leadership and experience and knowing what it takes to win with Addison Lucas as Johnson serves that one out of play. Like I mentioned, she's a pitcher on the softball team, helped lead that Huskies team to a state title a couple of years ago. So you talk about somebody who knows what it takes to win big games. She certainly knows how to do that.
There's no quitting this team. They're going to be, chasing us the whole way until they get a W here.
Greasy serves. Norris sets for Corey, gives it a little tap. And Lucas puts it over. Johnson able to get back and recover. Norris for Nozzle.
My goodness, another big hit.
Again,
It's
the
her
Warren
5th
girls
kill of the match,
have
unofficially.
a lot of players that can do exactly that.
Based off the strength, they might be out lifting some of our wide receivers on the Warren football team.
You're picking on the wide receivers.
Yeah, they know who they are.
I'll tell you
Lucas
what.
sets up Janky, who goes cross court.
When we had practice, it was a shorts practice the day before a game.
Uppers.
Yeah, we would play backs against the linemen and like play to 5. It was fun.
And so it's number
Two-hand
6,
touch,
Bailey
of course.
Sanfratello serving into the net.
Ooh. Better check that ball. It probably has the net liner on it.
Norris back to serve. As Kabiska thought about coming in for Fabic and then changed her mind. And Norris serves an ace.
I don't know if you could serve it any lower than that without clearing the net.
You know, that was something that, Bryn Norris, one of the two players that Warren's been looking at along with Peyton Kabiska, is filling in the shoes of Lindsay Madigan, who was a phenomenal server for the Dragons for the last few years. But she served that way very often. It was almost like she was serving a sinker.
Barely crossing over the net. And Warren gets another point. Now, I know I was talking about Warren not, this is going to be a close match. Warren seems to be coming away in set 2.
It's early here in the Verischetti Holdings second set, and this is a Harbor Creek team that we've seen battle before, and certainly would expect them to try to find a way to battle back here again as Norris serves. Diving to get that one with Sanfratello. The Huskies put it over. Norris for Kabiska off the block. Sanfratello's there again. This time they set Mudry with a little tip. Norris finds it. Sorensen gets it to Nozzle.
Barely
backside
makes it over that net.
Mudry with the swing, but Sorensen's right there. Newton this time off the block. Breesy's there. Nozzle hammers it. Goodness.
Wow.
That has to be wind out of the sails for the Huskies.
That's one thing. You cannot let that ball hang over the net in front of Madeline Nozzle. She will certainly make you pay for it. 8-3 Warren leads. Verischetti holding second set. Bryn Norris serving.
Another great serve.
Greasy there. Sanfratello sets Mudry, but she puts it into the net.
Man, that was Newton along with Nozzle to block that one.
Well, I think the net gets the points.
Yeah, the net
on the score sheet.
Well, and that's we talked about in that first set. Those unforced errors sometimes in an evenly matched contest can
That's
come
what
back to
kills
haunt you. Mudry again. This time Sorensen's there. Norris for Nozzle. Off the block. Down for another kill.
Dragons are on fire right now. No pun intended.
Nozzle seems to be, especially Nozzle.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all playing fantastic. But I think she's gotten the last 2 points for Warren.
And Ryan Smock's going to take another Ross Becker Insurance timeout. Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations at Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Ross Becker. That's Ross Becker. Our view of the court tonight is brought to you by Venango County. There's always something to see and do in Venango County. VenangoCountyPAS.gov. And usually we give a shout out to our cameraman, but we're stationary tonight, so
good job, guys.
The science
Good
table.
job.
The science table. Shout out to the science table.
The
up here
science
at
table, yeah.
Sturdy.
Holding the camera
Seen
for
a few
us.
years.
This one goes back to the days of, let's see, Mr.
Dinosaurs?
Sailor and
Wow.
yeah, I had
You
him
went
for
there.
chemistry.
Yeah, you missed that. You missed entirely what he said, didn't you?
No, I didn't hear it.
You said it went back to the days of, and you were thinking of some of the teachers, and he chimed in with dinosaurs.
Yeah. Well, I'm about that old. I have coworkers that have said I'm older than dirt. Or no, wait, what is it? 1900 dirt was when I was born. That's what she said.
Norris with the serve. Mudry puts it over. Norris sets Kabiska. Ooh, barely
Keeps
to
it
get
off
that
the
is
ground.
breezy, and then collision there between Sanfratello and Mudry. But the Huskies do keep the ball in play. Nozzle swings, dug out, and then Sanfratello
for another point.
and Lacey Fortin collide.
Brazee had a nice play twice in a row there.
I don't think Sanfratello realized that 14 was there, as
Seems that there's a lobster in the stands.
is that a lobster or is that Sebastian? I see Ariel's walking back into the gym here as a little miscommunication between Norris and Newton.
Yeah, I
ends
think
the
Norris.
point streak for Warren.
Yeah, Norris thought Newton was going to go the other direction, I think, and the ball ended up harmlessly falling to the floor.
So Mudry will serve. And Johnson puts it in the net. Norris able to recover, and Nozzle puts over the free ball. Sanfratello to Gross through the block and down.
Huskies seem to be clawing back from a 11-5 deficit.
That lobster looks like it's clawing back, too.
We need some butter up here, fellas.
Norris
for Nozzle.
And
oh, my goodness.
Three girls were there, and none of them took it.
Have you ever seen that picture of all the Spider-Mans pointing at each other? That's what I just saw right there.
Well, I think each one thought the other was going to take it.
We're reaching multi-generations here, Tim, because you're, like you said, born 1900 dirt. I'm middle-aged and crazy, and Wyatt's over
young
here.
And beautiful.
Oh, God.
I'm not afraid to toot my own horn.
Yeah.
Nozzle for another serve.
And it's an ace.
Oh, my goodness. What can't Nozzle do?
Yeah, that was a tough break there for number 5, Janke. I think she thought she had a beat on it.
Yeah,
just went the other way.
Just tied her up.
Nozzle for serve number 2. Oh, my goodness.
Block back. I think that was Waterson that got that block.
Peyton Waterson with that one. And the Dragons right now have opened up a 9-point lead.
Yeah.
They're breaking away.
I don't think the lead was bigger than 5 or 6 for anybody in the first set.
I think the biggest one I saw was at the end where it was 25-20.
And another ace for Nozzle.
my, 10 points.
I think the velocity of the ball is coming from Warren and the fact that it seems like Harbor Creek's just gone into a slump for a bit.
And it might be because of those long volleys. They seem not to be coming out on top.
Yeah.
Pierce just checked back in for the Huskies for Brissy. And
Peyton Kabisca just came in
for Norris. And this was something, Tim, we saw the other night against General McLean where Kabisca and Norris kind of traded off as to who was going to be the setter.
Mm-hmm.
And Nozzle serves that one into the net. And I talked to Mike Dolan after the match about that strategy and if it's something they're looking at potentially doing down the road. And he said, neither of them have really separated themselves as the setter in practice so far. And, and if it comes down, and they're both doing well, and if it comes down to it, it's a possibility that they could roll with 2 setters and kind of change their strategy as Harbor Creek service error gives it right back to Warren.
You can never have too many good players. I mean, especially, setting starts the match, the play, the volley.
Yeah. Well, and it was a strategy that worked very well for Corey last year, took them all the way to the state championship match.
Yeah, that kind of versatility can only help your team.
Huskies put over the free ball. Kabisca sets Waterson.
Oh, my goodness.
And somehow Harbor Creek keeps it alive.
Hits it over to Nozzle.
Kabisca to Kabisca. Peyton to Haley, and Haley hits it long and out of play.
Sanfratello, number 6, I believe, was the one that kept that going for them. That was huge.
It was a big point for Harbor Creek to stay within striking distance here. Yeah.
Cutting down that lead. That's what you got to do.
First double-digit lead anybody's had tonight.
And Lucas off the net. Sorensen dives and puts it back over.
Life on the line for the point.
Sorensen just grazing the rafters. Waterson didn't get enough on it.
She didn't want to hit it too hard, and she ended up just
not
kind of bunting the ball. Yeah, that's one Peyton wishes she could have back.
Now the Huskies, I was talking about them being behind, but I don't know. They're clawing back. They're getting back in this. It's never over till the
Kabisca to Corey, little tip.
Oh my!
And somehow Harbor Creek
alive.
Yeah, they couldn't touch it again.
Yeah, that was would have been a 4. Yeah.
Save it.
Heady play though by Addie Corey. Instead of trying to put a big swing on it, just gave it a little tip.
Yeah,
and created that confusion as Norris checks back in for Peyton Kabisca.
We've been bombing them with high-velocity shots, and once in a while you do a changeup like that, they're not expecting it.
And Haley Kabisca serving, and stepped on the line.
Oh.
So you only need to touch the line and not necessarily be over the line.
If you touch the line on the serve, it's a A foul and a point for your opponent.
I was wondering why they started so far back.
So Janke will serve it for Harbor Creek. Down to get it is Johnson. Norris over to Corey.
Taps it over.
Lucas from Mudry. Big swing. Johnson dives, but it goes out of play. Or excuse me, that was Fabic.
Good effort by Fabic to go to the floor.
Fabic down to get it again. Norris for Corey. This time she puts a big swing on it and blocked back. And Corey just stuck her hand out, put it over the net, and gets the point.
We caught a break on that one.
Now,
Boy, did you see that serve? It was like a sinker ball.
Goodness. What's really getting one of those points is the Huskies' miscommunications.
Well, and again, Ryan Smock going to take the Rossbecker timeout. We're going to take a commercial timeout with him. You're watching high school volleyball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
Peyton Johnson serves out of that timeout. Lucas to Masterson, and it was tipped. So a point for Harbor Creek.
Hard hitter. Seems like
the timeout pays dividends.
Masterson's coming out for Reese.
Yep.
Breezy's had a good game tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they've all had a great game.
Yeah, they have. They're a good team. They just hit a skid there for a bit.
Yeah. The second set, really, it's some big swings by the Dragons and a couple of miscommunications by Harbor Creek, and suddenly it's a 7-point game. Norris to Nozzle, big swing.
Oh, my goodness.
Breezy unable to handle that one.
Throwing rockets down from center court.
1,000-mile-an-hour fastball.
Well, you know, I got the official stats from Mike Dolan after the match here last week. I think maybe Madeline was a little upset that we picked Addie Corey for player of the game instead of her.
Hey, she's competitive. What can you say?
And there's Corey serving up an ace saying, hey, I earned all of that.
Yeah.
Competition is Warren staple.
That's what makes you play better.
22-11, Warren leading Harbor Creek. Verischetti holding second set. Warren leads the match 1-0. Reese gets it to Lucas for Mudry. Big swing off the block and down for a kill.
Addie Corey almost had a shot at keeping that in play, but she wasn't able to get enough of her forearm underneath it.
Mudry's a hard hitter. I mean, every time the ball goes her way, I'm thinking absolute rocket. And then sometimes, you know, get the little tip, send it over. Playing mind games on the court here.
Norris to Julia Gettner. I'm going to try Mudry again. Fabic keeps it alive. Johnson up to Gettner, who puts over a free ball. Sanfratello for Ghost puts it out of play. And a Warren player hit the net.
Possibly Maddie Nozzle.
And that's a big mistake for Warren. That ball was hit out of play.
And that's just the thing the Huskies need.
Those are the kind of things that little mistakes sometimes can start a run.
Gets the ball rolling.
Sanfratello serves. Sorensen up to Nozzle. Little tip, and Mudry unable to keep it in play.
She put a little English on that.
Yeah.
Made it very hard for anybody to hit it right back. I'll tell you what, I saw Nozzle do something earlier in this set. She went up sideways, and it looked like she shot a hook shot, but she was volleying the ball. I've never seen that before. Of course, I've only seen 5 or 6 volleyball matches. But
Norris serves. Sanfratello keeps it in play. Gross puts it over. Sorensen for Nozzle. Big swing through the
Oh,
block.
my goodness.
And the 9th kill of the match for Madeline Nozzle unofficially.
Rampage.
22-13, Warren leads it. Vereschetti holding second set. Norris serves. Sanfratello for Gross. Norris puts it back over the net. It tipped off about 3 Huskies.
I don't think she even knew what she was doing, but it worked.
Norris for Kabiska this time, too strong.
Ooh.
Did that hit one of the Harbor Creek players on its way?
The up official is asking.
It looked to me like it might have.
But no, it is a point for Harbor Creek. And Mudry serves. Norris for Nozzle.
Oh, my goodness. Just the sound of the ball moving through the air, it's scary. And I'm all the way up here.
Tipped back by Gettner. She'll get it over to Norris, right back to Gettner. Couldn't get any hang time under that. Sanfratello looked like she was indecisive about whether she wanted to try to put that over the net or set one of her teammates.
Gettner did a nice job of avoiding touching the net on that.
Had a little curve to her fingers.
Yeah.
23-14. Vereschetti holding second set. Warren leads 2 points away from taking a 2-0 lead in this big District 10 Region 5 contest. Dragons a game up on the Huskies coming into this one. Nozzle, a little too much strength, mustard on that one.
Yeah, strength got the best of her this time. Huskies making some adjustments here. That's what That's what I like to see. That's what I'm seeing a lot of, especially both sides, but especially from the Huskies. They're keeping everybody fresh. Some rotation.
Peyton Abbott serving. Kabiska to Walterson, little tip. They get it over to Jakey, and she puts it down. Again, took a little bit off.
Kabiska was up in the air, and there was only one place to go from there, and that was down.
And that's what makes those change of pace balls so effective, is that you have to go up anticipating the big swing, just like Masterson did there with the block.
Whoever said they were out of this game was dead wrong.
They closed the gap to 6.
6. At one point, it was like 10, maybe 11.
Mm-hmm. Definitely was a double-digit lead at one point. Abbott serving again. Gettner takes it off, and down to get it as Mudry puts over a free ball.
There.
Haley Kabiska with the big swing, and Abbott's there and hits off the wall.
And
unfortunate bounce
came
for
down
Harbor Creek,
with more velocity than it had when it went up.
Expecting it.
And great effort there by Sanfratello to try to dive and get that, but to no avail, and it is set point for Warren with Sorensen serving.
Nice serve.
Some good communication coming from the Huskies.
Peyton Kabiska sets Woderson through the block.
Oh, my goodness. Hits the
is
net.
a Vereschetti holding second set win for the Dragons, 25-17. They now lead the match 2-0. We'll be back with more high school volleyball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network. Founded in 1978 and headquartered in Warren, Pennsylvania General Energy has become a leading oil and natural gas producer in the Appalachian Basin. PGE is a proud and growing organization making positive contributions to the region's economy and environment. We are equally proud of our commitment to safety and environmental programs. PGE is a strong, family-oriented company that believes in giving back to the communities in which we live, work, and play. PGE, producing the energy we need, protecting the environment we treasure.
Allegheny Electric Service of St. Mary's has been providing industrial and commercial electrical solutions for over 35 years. They offer complete design, build, installation, and maintenance of automated systems for a variety of industries. Allegheny Electric designs and installs wiring and lighting for any size project, big or small. And when you find yourself in a jam, they'll get your machine or facility back up and running in no time. Call Allegheny Electric Service at 814-781-1940 or visit AlleghenyElectric.com. Looking for affordable auto, home, and life insurance? Look no further than Allstate Insurance, the David Jones Agency in Clarion and Meadville. At the David Jones Agency, you get personalized attention from someone who lives where you do. The David Jones Agency meets you where you are. They are available during regular business hours, Monday through Friday at their office, via appointment at the office after hours, or remotely. The David Jones Agency also offers investment opportunities, including annuities and IRAs. The David Jones Agency can be reached in Clarion at 814-223-4000 and in Meadville at 814-337-5107. Whether retirement is just around the corner or years away, John Bongiovanni, Lucas Slazak, and Adam Jack of Generational Wealth Management in Erie and Bradford are here for you. John, a Forbes-recognized best-in-state wealth advisor, Lucas and Adam provide customized investment advisory solutions and retirement planning services. Generational Wealth Management offers world-class investment services and internationally recognized insurance products from Northwestern Mutual, an industry leader. The Generational Wealth Management team provides a high level of expertise and service to their professional and business clients. Contact the Erie office at 814-651-0838 or the Bradford office at 814-368-4065 or check them out online at gwm.nm.com.
Discover radiant beauty with Healing Beauty by KJ. Our natural, cruelty-free skincare line harnesses the power of nature to nourish and rejuvenate your skin. From hydrating serums to soothing creams, find your perfect routine. Shop now at shophealingbeauty.com for exclusive offers and free shipping on orders over $50. Healing Beauty by KJ. Glow naturally. Shine beautifully.
The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Come check out the new indoor-outdoor wood frame event center. The Allegheny Grill was recently voted the #1 waterfront restaurant in Pennsylvania. Find out why at AlleghenyGrill.com. And this brought to you also by Warren Forest High Ed Council. The Warren Forest High Ed Council has been serving Warren and Forest counties for more than 40 years. Visit highed.com.
Brian Hagberg, Tim Giuliano, Wyatt Stearns with you on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, getting set to start the Allegheny Grill at Foxburg third set. Warren leads the match 2-0. And we see Sam Fratello has changed into the libero jersey here.
Now, does the jersey constitute anything different, or like
again, it allows you to line up differently.
Yeah.
So do they typically get somebody who's fairly quick to play that spot then because of the mobility?
Yeah, and it's usually one of your better defenders as Johnson serves.
Like a linebacker.
And somehow Masterson got that one over. Corey blocked back by Masterson, but Warren recovers. Nozzle swings and puts too much on.
A little too high.
Now, if the Huskies can keep this going, we're having a game.
Well, I hope Warren doesn't decide to start pressing a little too much because you don't want to get too tight, you know.
Yeah.
Not to take it easy either, but
you got to keep pressing the advantage, but you don't want to be bashful with it.
Right.
So Lucas serves for the Huskies. Norris for Nozzle. Blocked back there by Masterson again. And Norris! It was a good effort. Rolled the net, but could not get it to fall on the Harbor Creek side. And the Huskies lead 2-0.
Fell the wrong way. If you're a Warren fan.
Yeah.
Another
sinker ball. Oh, my goodness. Taking out her own team. Hitting the sideline. On the court.
Lucas just tied up Addison Ristall with that serve.
Still life for these Huskies yet. 3-0.
Johnson gets it up to Norris for Nozzle. Little tip on the block goes back to Mudry, and Mudry's now going to put over a free ball. Norris going to try Nozzle again, and she punches it the other way, and we've got a net violation on Harbor Creek.
I was worried that was going to be somebody on the Warren side, but not worried. But
well, and if Harbor Creek had stayed out of the net, I think that ball was going to go out. She put a little too much on that.
If they didn't touch that net, it would be 4-0 right now.
As it stands, Corey serves, trailing 3-1.
Another big serve. Oh, my
ties
goodness.
up San Fratello.
Couldn't do anything with that.
Yeah,
she got enough on it to get it to Janke, but Janke just couldn't.
Janke was a little late arriving.
And couldn't get enough under it to get it to one of her teammates.
Another big serve.
Lucas sets Masterson, blocked back by Newton. Lucas will put it over. Norris for Newton, big swing. Mudry's
Offensive
there.
and defensive force there, Newton.
And then Lucas and Sanfratello collide, and we are tied at 3.
They didn't call the other one off.
Yeah. And, guys, now that I'm thinking about it, Newton had the big first set. I don't think she was out there in the second set at all.
At least not in a
calling her name
substantial
at all.
amount. Probably getting a rest. Oh, barely skirting that net.
Masterson, big swing, but it's out of play.
And now the Dragons have taken a 1-point lead.
As soon as you get on a roll, it's hard to stop.
And so it's Corey serving. Johnson, Ristad, Nozzle, Newton, and Norris on the floor as Corey serves that one out of play.
Back to being tied.
For Harbor Creek, it'll be Janke to serve. Sanfratello, Lucas, Fortin, Masterson, and Mudry out for the Huskies.
Sorensen came in there. The naming.
Kind of falling back, and Sanfratello dives for that one. Mudry tried to take some off, and Norris put it down.
Just a little nod over the net.
She was too worried about hitting it too far, I think, and
maybe it was one of those. She's a big hitter, and maybe she's another one of those tap overs that went wrong.
Well, I think had she just a little more pressure on that, she would have had a point.
Norris serves. Lucas sets Masterson.
Ooh,
didn't get enough on it.
Too much.
She wanted to go up there and put some oomph behind that, but I think she was a little too far in front of that ball.
Yeah.
And couldn't get a swing.
One gets their rollover, and the Huskies get theirs. It's even.
You got to time it right.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of timing that goes into setting those big hitters. Lucas keeps it in play. Janke puts it over. Norris for Nozzle. It's too much on that one.
Now with her strength, that's not uncommon. I mean, how many of her big hits have gone out or have been even close to be going out this game?
Sanfratello back to serve.
Ooh,
that's ouch.
Just too much.
Reoccurring thing.
That was Johnson let that go and then immediately looked at the line judge to see if she made the right decision.
Yeah, this look of dread came over her face for a second.
Biting fingernails on the court.
Nozzle serves. Sanfratello gets a hand on it, but a lot of English on that ball. You can see the spin.
She can do that. Yeah. I mean, from anywhere.
Making it unreachable for the receiving team. Easy points there.
Nozzle again. And
they let it go that time.
Smart decision that time. As number 24, McKenna Lewis checking in for the first time for Harbor Creek. As is number 4, Isabella Storm.
Resting everybody up. This is a crucial point.
Storm serves. Sorensen down to get it. Norris for Brooks Sherry's blocked back there. But Sherry's able to recover. Kabiska puts it over.
They hit each other
on the line.
Again, Storm and Sanfratello come together, and it causes that ball to go out of play.
Jakey almost was in the stands with that dive.
Yeah, they've had a number of plays where, the two people aren't on the same page, and it's hurt them.
Oh,
just couldn't get it.
They won't catch that.
If you hit it enough, it'll go over.
But that
won't see nothing.
Put that one through the block and
slip a fiver in his pocket.
Mudry serves. Norris to Brooke Sherry.
Back line. Goodness.
That was beautiful. It hit about an inch right inside the line.
Sherry couldn't have placed that ball any better. And it's now 10-7. Warren leading Allegheny Girl of Foxburg third set. Dragons lead the match 2-0. Kabiska put that one in. You could see a little frustration there. She served that, went in the net, and she just went, oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Even with that bad serve, Warren's still up 2, but Huskies looking to change that here.
Eva Gross serving. Norris sets Nozzle back row through the block. I think she put that one almost through the net.
A net-shaking hit. I mean,
Norris for Corey, blocked back by Masterson.
A few more of those good hits, and we're not going to have a net here. Huskies clawing back.
Corey was all set to go, and then it just kind of hit her in the bad spot. Couldn't make a play out of it.
Third block of the match for Masterson.
That's why they call it a defensive specialist.
Yeah, and they showed it right there.
Gross serving for the tie. Norris for Sherry. Masterson again there to get a piece of it. Julie Gettner going to try. She puts it back row. Storm sets Janke. Sorensen is there. Norris dives to keep it alive, and Fabic puts it over. Mudry puts over a free ball. Norris for Sherry again. Little tip.
Oh, my God.
What a play by Brooke
Just
Sherry.
over the defense.
You know, Norris has done a really nice job of setting people up tonight. Most of her sets have been perfect. And that was just, Sherry did a great job of, fooling everybody with that one.
Sherry comes in, gets a couple of key points for the Dragons, and takes a seat. Storm sets for Janke. Sorensen there. Norris dives again, and Gettner will put over the free ball. Storm going to try Janke one more time. This time Johnson is there. Norris for Nozzle. Blocked back by Masterson. Johnson for Nozzle. Puts it in a soft spot right in front of Mudry.
Now, Warren has been really good at finding the little itty-bitty spots and putting the ball right where it needs to be. If Harbor Creek figures out how to stop that, it's going to be a whole different ball game. Volleyball game.
Johnson serves. Storm for Janke.
Unfortunately, they don't have a lot of time left.
I think that one went into the net, though. Norris and Gettner were right there.
Yeah, like you said, if they're going to figure it out, they got to figure it out quick. 12 short points. This game's over.
13-9. Dragons lead it right now.
Storm for Janke. This time it's blocked back by Norris.
Goodness.
Might be a little premature, but I'm going to say she's in the hunt for player of the game.
I would say at this point, if Warren holds on to this lead and takes the match, it's got to be between Nozzle and Norris. Little back behind Masterson. Diving is Johnson to put it over the net. Pushed over that time by Lewis. Norris for Gettner with a big swing, but Sanfratello is there.
Barely keeping it off the ground. That is some good.
Norris for Nozzle this time. Blocked back by Masterson, but Norris gets to it. Sorensen gives it to Johnson. Storm for Janke. Tipped over, blocked back by Norris. Harbor Creek keeps it alive and finds the hole.
Boy, that's
just over that Warren back.
They had to fight for that one.
And that, for the first time tonight, really, guys, that's the first long volley that's ended favorably for the Huskies.
If they keep winning those long volleys, it's change of momentum. Real thing.
14-10. Lead is still 4 now, though.
And Lucas is back to serve.
Heavy hitter. And
spin that, but Sorensen dives and puts it over. Lucas from Masterson.
Oh, my
thunderous kill.
Lauren almost saves that.
Fabic had already gone down on one knee, and then she could not recover quickly enough to get a hit on that ball.
Go. If she had a voice, I wonder what she'd be saying.
Lucas serves. Johnson gets it over to Nozzle for Norris. She'll tap over. Lucas sets. Norris keeps it alive. Johnson dives.
Great effort.
Fabic is putting her body on the line. Not just everybody is. Both sides of the net. That's why it's so competitive.
Yeah, giving everything they got.
Norris sets it for Gettner. Tips over the block, but Mudry's right there. Lucas will set Janke. She puts it over the block. Another diving play by Fabic. Norris puts it over the net. Had to avoid Gettner to do so. Now Janke over the block. Fabic's there again. Norris sets Nozzle. Sanfratello down to get it. Lucas for Masterson out of play. Harbor Creek thinks it was tipped. The back line judge is calling a tip. I guess. And the call is reversed. It is a point for the Huskies.
And slowly but surely, the Huskies have come back. It is a 1-point difference here. Now, Are the Huskies coming away with it? The comeback, it starts here if it is.
They tie this up, they're going to be really, really excited.
Norris for Nozzle. Off the block, Mudry's there. Sanfratello gets it to Janke. She puts it over. Fabic is there. Norris for Gettner. Lucas back serves and off.
Oh, my
goodness. We are tied.
Payton was charging toward it, and I think she got too far in front of it.
And Fortin puts it by Johnson. We're tied at 14. It is a 5-point run here for Harbor Creek.
Feels
looking
like
to take the
mood
lead.
shift.
Sorensen over for Nozzle. Oh, can't keep it in play.
So
and
close.
Harbor Creek retakes the lead.
I think the last time
And
they
now
had it,
Mike
was
Dolan's
3.
going to call a Ross Becker Insurance timeout.
Talk it over with his team.
Ross Becker Insurance Group, with locations in Corey, Northeast, and Seneca, strives to deliver a personal and beneficial experience to its customers while providing a great place to work for its valued team members. Team Ross Becker, that's Ross Becker. And big comeback here for Harbor Creek, has a 15-14 lead after falling behind 14-9. They got the point, and Addison Lucas has been serving very well. They've got some big swings and won a couple of those long volleys, which they had been unable to do earlier in the match.
Yeah, it seemed like they finally found a handle on those, and it's brought them back in here. But there's still, the Dragons are within 1 point, and they win this set, then it's over.
Well, it's still a lot of experience left on this team that's been to 2 straight District 10 championship matches, won one of them. But not a lot of that experience on the floor right now. Nozzle, Sorensen, Fabic really, and Gettner really kind of the only big minute contributors to those previous 2 teams. So I'll be interested to see if Mike Dolan tries to rotate some of those veteran players back in here. Norris for Nozzle off the block. Mudry keeps it in play. Janke swings. Johnson gets it to Norris.
Going down without a fight.
Nozzle with a little tip there, but Lucas was ready for it. And Sanfratello puts over a free ball. Norris for Nozzle. Big swing, but not in play.
Outside the line.
Goodness. Harbor Creek, they're finally winning these long volleys. It's blowing the wind out of these Dragons' sails. It's gonna be hard coming back.
Momentum is a fickle thing.
Oh my goodness. Sometimes it's with you and you're
Norris
happy.
gets it back for Fabic.
Other times it's against you.
Lucas Masterson out of
Oh
play.
my goodness. But she might have touched it. I don't know.
It's
Doesn't seem
no
like
touch this time. And that ends a 7-point run for Harbor Creek. 16-15, the Huskies lead at Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg third set. Gettner serves for Warren.
See if the Huskies can get back to their winning ways.
And block Masterson's swing there, blocked back by Newton. Norris right for Newton, big swing, and she gets the kill.
My
Lily
goodness.
Newton coming in and making an impact. And she's one of those veteran players that I just mentioned a minute ago.
She's had a few of those tonight.
Lucas didn't know what to do.
Tied at 16 as Gettner serves. Lucas over for 14. She gets it through Norris.
Goodness.
That wasn't even a power swing. It just willed it through the block.
And I feel like that's
Waited
what it
until
was.
the Dragons are on their way down to earth. And then just gently tapped it over.
Those gentle taps have been killers tonight.
Norris for Nozzle. No gentle tap there as Nozzle, another thunderous kill.
Even the floor was hurting after that one.
And we're back to tied at 17, and here comes Haley Kabiska back on the floor for Fabic. As Norris will serve, yeah.
Haley's another girl that can really spike that ball.
Warren's full of power. So is Harbor Creek.
Let's
see
see
who
for
wins this
Masterson.
power.
Too strong.
Speaking of power, oh my goodness, out the back. No question on that one.
You know, and I mentioned a couple of points ago whether Mike Dolan would try to get some of those veteran players in. The starting lineup that was on the floor is back on the floor again right now. So once he had an opportunity to get some of those players back out, that's going to be a carry there on Janke.
I was going to say that. I mean, I understand if you're serving up, but that carrying the ball to the net. That's a no-go.
I think they've gotten away with a few
They've
of those
gotten
tonight.
away with a few, but hasn't done them much good.
And so it is Norris serving. Warren leading 19-17. Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg third set. Lucas for Fortin, block back.
Oh my goodness! That run that Harbor Creek was having, it's gone. Warren stopped it
and launched a lofty blockade for the Dragons there, and 20-17, Warren in the lead.
And Harbor Creek takes a Ross Becker insurance timeout. We'll take it with them. It's high school volleyball on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
We think Ross Becker Insurance is a place for you and for your family, for your individuals, for your businesses, because we want to be your insurance advisor. We're local. We're knowledgeable. We have contracts with all different insurance carriers to customize and fit the right insurance program for your needs. We're here. You can come sit down with us, talk to us one-on-one, sit across from the kitchen table, sit across from our desks, and we can give you good insurance advice, how you can save money, where you don't want to save money and skimp out on coverage. And so we're there to help balance that and give you good insurance advice, good risk management advice. So after you have a claim disaster, you can have confidence that your family, your businesses, your cars, your assets are best protected.
Tom and I work together, so.
Norris back to serve. Warren leading 20-17. Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg third set. Dragons lead the match 2-0.
5 short points away from sweeping a very strong Harbor Creek team.
Norris sets. Kabiska fires.
Oh my goodness! Cut that to 4.
Perfect placement on that one. What's the saying? Hit them where they ain't?
Yeah, exactly. You can get a lot of baseball references in during a volleyball match with change-ups, hitting where they ain't, big swings, you know.
Here, batter.
And that one goes out
Sinker
of play.
ball.
Yeah. Hit a foul there.
Yeah, it's a lot of similarity.
Overlap.
Service error gives the point back to Harbor Creek. They trail by 3. Need to win this set to keep the match alive. Norris gets it for Kabiska. She'll just put it over. Lucas.
Big hit blocked, and it does not. I don't know. I'm biting my nails up here. They're about done. This whole game, they've been close.
Sanfratello serves. Norris for Kabiska.
Oh,
puts
my
it in.
goodness. Nozzle with another killer shot.
That one was Kabiska, I think, over here. They switched sides before that point.
I mean, I was making fun of your eyes, and my eyes be messing me up.
It's contagious.
Yeah. Oh, if that
22-19, Warren leads. It is Nozzle serving. Off Janky, Sanfratello keeps it in play, and Lucas will put over the free ball.
3 short points away from a win. Oh, my goodness.
Newton with a big swing, but right at Sanfratello. Gross. Blocked back by Waterson. The Huskies keep it alive.
Did she hit it twice?
I think she hit the net. Hey, as long as the official doesn't call it, it's legal.
Norris for Nozzle back row. Sanfratello right there. Lucas for Mudry.
Staying alive. This game is not over. Never thought it was, but they're proving me right. Looks like some sort of rotation for Harbor Creek.
2 points separate the Dragons from the Huskies.
Storm and Lewis check back in for Lucas and 14. Storm to serve. Norris sets Kabiska. Block back. Put over by Newton. Diving for to Sanfratello. And the Huskies keep it in play. Norris for Waterson into the net.
1 point.
And again, regardless of what happens here tonight, these two teams going to meet again. Those Region 5 teams play each other twice, and going to be a big one out in Harbor Creek. Back row to Nozzle. Oh, strong.
Goodness.
And we are tied at 22.
Seems like Harbor Creek's mounting another comeback, and just at the right time.
Norris for Waterson. Goes cross court.
Another big hit.
Janky there to dig it out. Mudry and Janky.
Oh, miscommunication.
Costly mistake.
One thing I'm noticing is Harbor Creek, they had a lot of good digs lately, and that saved their volleys, and they've taken advantage of it.
Sorensen to serve. Lewis puts over the free ball. Norris will set Kabiska.
Oh,
Too
big
much
hit,
on
but
it.
too much. These Huskies, they're resilient. Oh, my goodness.
And again, reminder, you got to win by 2, so somebody's got to win 2 straight here to keep this at 25 as
And it
Mudry
might be
serves that one out of play. And the Dragons will serve. It'll be Haley Kabiska with match point.
2 really hard hits, 2 far hits.
Yeah. Watch her drop in a sinker ball. Nope.
Mudry gets it to Storm. Sets Janky. Sorensen puts it up.
Oh,
it's going
my
to bounce
goodness,
around the
bounce.
rafters, and somehow Nozzle tracked that one down, and Norris puts over the free ball.
The Huskies
Storm
does not
back
want
serve
this.
for Lewis. 2 straight.
Oh,
The Dragons
my
win it.
goodness.
Unforced errors. We talked about it all night long. Could be the difference, and that was it for the final point of the match.
It might be different next time they meet. I mean, if I'm the coach, that's going to be definite focal point we talk about because the Huskies beat the Huskies tonight. Dragons did great, but most of the big losses came from the Huskies.
Good observation. You're absolutely right.
So Warren, with a 3-0 victory, moves to 7-0 and 5-0 in region play. A big region victory for the Dragons here tonight. Harbor Creek falls to 8-2 and 3-2 in region play. We'll be back with the Icy Ink postgame show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
You've got dreams, might even be something big. Imagine what you could do with the right solutions. Secured against evolving threats and set up to make the right decisions faster. At Acrisure, we help protect and grow everything you've worked so hard to build. We are the brightest people using the best of technology. We are an extraordinary advantage for you. We are Acrisure.
Here at the Warren County Chamber of Business and Industry, we like to focus on our community and help our local businesses expand and succeed.
Why join WCCBI? Not only do we offer a way for local businesses to grow and prosper, but we also provide business development, community involvement, and member benefits.
Becoming a member of WCCBI includes benefits such as networking and ribbon cutting.
Become a member or to see additional information, visit WCCBI.org today.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
At AGI Industries in Clarendon, our state-of-the-art fabrication facility brings your custom-engineered products to life. With cutting-edge machinery and skilled professionals, we deliver precision-crafted solutions tailored to your needs. From trench box and storage container rentals to sandblasting, refurbishing, and painting equipment, plus expert metal fabrication, compressor stations, filters, separators, ASME vessels, and pig loaders, AGI Industries is your one-stop shop for quality and innovation. Call 814-728-6050 for more information or to secure a rental.
When it's your special day, we know you want everything to be just perfect. That's why at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, we spared no expense in creating our new indoor-outdoor wood-framed event center with waterfalls, gorgeous views of the Allegheny River, a fire pit, and plenty of parking. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg will take care of everything from catering to bartending, so all you have to do is bring the fun. We do it all for your wedding, anniversary party, corporate event, and so much more. One look at our new facility and we know you'll fall in love. And remember, the view is always free at the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA.
Welcome into the Icy Ink post-game show for all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Call Icy Ink at 814-688-0034. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's ICYYink.com. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. And our Icy Ink player of the match, Warren's Madeline Nozzle. Madeline, I had you down unofficially for 11 kills on the night. I can't keep track of those digs. You guys are flying all over the place, but I'm sure you're probably close to double digits with those too. But more importantly than all of that, I'm sure, is you guys come away with a 3-0 win over Harbor Creek, a big Region 5 victory.
Yep.
So this was a battle really almost from the start. Harbor Creek came out, scored the first few points. You guys came back, took the first set, almost kind of cruised through that second set. And then that third set was just back and forth the whole way through. What were you guys talking about late in that set on that last couple timeouts?
Our consistency needs to get a little bit better. So we were just talking about some plays we need to run, what's open on the court, what we need to do in order to get the point back. So that's what we were talking about.
And so was this the kind of battle that you expected to see from Harbor Creek coming into this one?
I knew that they were pretty decent, but I didn't want to come in acting like they were super easy and that we were going to win. So I had to come in acting like they were really good. Yeah. But, yeah, they're a decent team. So, and we've always really beat them. So they were pretty good.
Well, and it seems like they're kind of one of those teams that's kind of progressed as the last couple of years have gone on. And really now they came into this one 8-1 and 3-1 in region play. So certainly as, you kind of get away from Meadville a little bit as that other kind of power team in the region. It seems like Harbor Creek and maybe Fort LaBeouf or some of those other teams are going to try to step up and fill that void.
Yeah, definitely our biggest competition, I would say, is Fort LaBeouf and Meadville and Harbor Creek. So I would see that in like the finals. One of them, they're all pretty good teams.
So how important is it for you guys as a team now? You kind of come through, you're going to have Erie in here on Thursday to kind of run through this first meeting of region opponents without taking a loss.
I heard that Erie's actually pretty decent this year, so we got to come in acting strong, and we kind of struggle with that. We come in like, oh, we're going to win. And, like, people at school always like, are you going to win tonight? Well, everybody's like, yeah, but we can't get our hopes up like that. So we need to be a little bit better about that. But Erie's a pretty decent school, I've heard.
In the last match or set, well, I'll get my terms right. Yeah. In the last set, you guys had the lead. Then they made a run, and you guys finally, it looked like, oh, this is going to get really scary. But you got it together, and you were able to hold them off. What did Coach Dolan say to you all in the huddle?
He was like, we got to be more clean because there's just silly mistakes a lot. So definitely he was like, we got to be more clean. Let's get the setup. And he'll be like, let's do a 4. Like, he'll tell us what we should do, which is a 4 is on the outside. But, so, yeah, he was talking that.
You're using some of that insider lingo.
Yeah.
And I don't know what he's talking about.
There's a lot.
No, but you withstood it. You played hard, and you got the W. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It seems like Coach Dolan is one of those coaches that wants to let you guys play through. You'll often see, somebody will get 3 or 4 points and the coach immediately calls a timeout. And Coach Dolan doesn't do that. It seems like he's going to wait and really wait until he feels like it's absolutely necessary. How much confidence does that give you on a player that he believes you guys can play through it?
Oh, a ton. Like a lot.
So he trusts you out there pretty much, right?
Her fan group down here is kind of distracting.
Yeah.
Led, of course, by Sean Rista. Go figure, right?
You got a lot of people down there cheering for you.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Maddie, we don't want to keep you from your adoring fans down here on the court much longer. But congratulations again on the win. Best of luck the rest of the way, and we'll see you back up here on Thursday night as Warren takes on Erie.
Good, thank you.
We'll be back with more of the Icy Inc. post-game show on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, right after this.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com. Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Craft beer, craft food, craft service. You get it all and more at Station 101 in DuBois. Whether it's a relaxing evening with friends at Cozy Family Dinner or that special night out with someone unforgettable, Station 101 is the place where memories are made. Dive into a new American culinary journey where every bite is made with premium, farm-fresh ingredients. Quench your thirst with our impressive craft beer lineup, 12 brews on tap, over 120 bottles to explore. From the first sip to the last bite, Station 101 delivers an experience that's anything but ordinary. Station 101 in DuBois, PA, crafted for you.
Have a fan.
And welcome back into the Icy Inc. post-game show. Your final here from Warren. The Dragons sweep Harbor Creek 25-20, 25-17, 25-23. And guys, through those first two sets, it kind of looked like Warren was going to run away with this one. And then Harbor Creek showed its mettle in the third and really forced the issue there. What do you expect to see when these two teams meet up again out in Harbor Creek?
I think Harbor Creek's going to be really ready to go. They know that they can play with Warren. They had some bad breaks. They had a run there where they just couldn't seem to hit the ball. Yeah. And then they got it together. They made a run. The Dragons, fortunately for them, withstood that. But I think they're going to be loaded and ready to go when they play out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think one of the Dragons' biggest strength is stopping the runs. I mean, Harbor Creek, there were very few times where, they were always in the game. But sometimes, they're falling behind and they get a run. And they're going to come away with it. Just in that last one, we were thinking we're going to round four rather, not round
Set
four.
Set
four.
There you go.
You'll
get there.
Yeah, I'll get there. Pardon me. And that's just Warren is so good at stopping them before they can get going. And another thing, Harbor Creek, if they can stop beating themselves up, this whole different ball game, volleyball game even.
So Tim, you came back for round two after your first time doing a volleyball broadcast. Wyatt, how was your first experience out here on your daily local YDL Sports Network and calling some volleyball action?
It's real fun. I mean, I've always watched your daily local. I got some of my own clips on your daily local.
We appreciate that.
But it's Drew Mandeville, thank you for leading the way. This is really fun, and I hope to do it even more often.
Well, we hope to see both of you guys right back up here Thursday night. Warren will host Erie, another big Region 5 matchup. Also on Thursday, Alan Siebert will be up at Eisenhower High School as the Knights welcome in Erie First Christian for a big region matchup there between the Knights and the Eagles. And then again, we'll be right back here from Joseph A. Massa Gymnasium as the Dragons take on the Erie Royals. But guys, that'll do it for us here tonight. Again, your final, Warren sweeps Harbor Creek 3-0, 25-20, 25-17, 25-23. For Tim Giuliano, Wyatt Stearns, this is Brian Hagberg on your daily local, the YDL Sports Network, saying thanks so much for watching and have a good night.